In our work with clients, we hear about the same frustrations over and over.
Yeah.
And one of the big ones is manual label printing in the warehouse.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It eats up so much time.
Yeah,
It's a huge source of errors, and it really bogs down the whole operation.
definitely. In a busy warehouse environment, those kinds of inefficiencies have a big impact.
Absolutely. So today we're going to deep dive into a pretty ingenious solution.
Okay.
It was developed by Mahesh, a software engineer at Tiana Solutions.
I've heard of him.
Now, Mahesh has tons of experience with Acumatica implementation.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about hundreds of unique situations and customizations across every edition of the software.
He must really have a deep understanding.
Exactly. He gets the problems that consultants run into.
Having that kind of hands-on experience is so valuable when you need creative solutions.
Totally. And in this case, Mahesh took on a problem that I bet a lot of our listeners are familiar with. Automating label printing right from Acumatica's shipment screen.
Okay, I'm interested.
So the heart of this solution is Acumatica's Device Hub,
Right.
which lets you connect to and control different hardware devices right from the platform.
That's powerful.
Yeah. Now, for anyone who hasn't gotten to experiment with the Device Hub yet, can you give us a quick explanation of what it is and how it works?
Sure thing. Basically, the Device Hub acts like a bridge between Acumatica and your physical devices.
Okay.
So things like printers, scanners, scales, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
And it lets you send commands and receive data directly from those devices. You cut out all that manual work.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So in this case, Mahesh used the Device Hub to link Acumatica directly to the warehouse's label printers.
Precisely. He wrote some custom code that puts a shipping label button right on the shipment screen.
I like it.
So when the warehouse team is ready to ship an order, they just click that button and boom, the label prints out automatically.
No kidding.
Yep. All the info it needs comes straight from the shipment details in Acumatica.
Wow, that's slick.
Yeah.
No more printing labels separately.
Yeah.
No more typing everything in by hand.
Right.
And no more risk of typos messing up the labels.
Exactly. It streamlines the whole process, saves tons of time, and cuts way down on the chance of making mistakes.
I bet our listeners are already thinking about all the ways they could use this.
Oh, I'm sure. And the really cool part is that this is just one example of how the Device Hub can automate and improve warehouse processes.
That's where things get really interesting for our listeners.
Absolutely.
You see, Mahesh and the team at Tiana Solutions have this incredible grasp of Acumatica.
They do.
And they've worked with so many clients to help them unlock the full potential of features like this Device Hub.
It's true. They've become masters at coming up with solutions that target specific client needs and streamline those everyday tasks that people tend to overlook. And what's really interesting about this solution? It's not just about saving time and cutting down on errors.
What do you mean?
It actually makes a difference for employee morale, too.
Oh, for sure. I can imagine how much easier and less stressful it is for the warehouse team when they don't have to fight with printers and label everything by hand.
Exact.
Okay.
And when you take away that frustration and boost efficiency, it usually leads to better accuracy and even higher productivity.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
It really shows how important it is to find the right partner. Someone who can help you unlock Acumatica's full potential and solve those everyday business problems.
Couldn't agree more. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day stuff of implementations and miss those chances to optimize things.
Yeah.
There are tons of resources out there, like Acumatica support team and a whole network of partners like Tiana Solutions.
Yeah.
They have the know-how to walk you through the process.
Speaking of Tiana Solutions, if our listeners are interested in what they've heard today and want to see how this kind of expertise could benefit their clients, how can they get in touch with Mahesh and the team?
Easiest way is to give them a call. 678-910-2774.
Perfect. We'll be sure to include that info in the show notes. So as we wrap up our deep dive today, I want to leave our listeners with this thought.
Okay.
Don't underestimate the power of making small improvements.
That's a good one.
Automating something as simple as label printing can have a big ripple effect across a business.
Absolutely.
It saves time, reduces errors, improves employee morale.
When you multiply those small improvements across different parts of a business, the results can be really impressive.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's all for this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Until next time, keep on learning, keep on innovating, and keep on making a difference for your clients.